Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? This is Golubnichii, and yes, you guessed it, I'm going to talk about Shopify. In this video, I'm going to show you how do you start and find the interest groups and how do you start and target people on Facebook. First and foremost, when you already pick the niche, you need to make sure that this niche is going to be passionate. And what do I mean by that? It's really hard to find people that are going to be really excited about, I don't know, anti-acne products. But it's way easier to find people that are going to be excited about Rick and Morty, right? Have you heard about Rick and Morty, the series, the TV series? There are many people that are excited about that, or even people who have pets like dogs or cats, because everybody talk about that niche. But this is something that people usually are passionate about. And in this example, I'm just going to show you 3 systems that I use personally that helps me to find more and more interest groups in any niche. It doesn't matter if it's a dog niche or anything else. This is a cheat sheet, and I want to holla to Demetrius Skiadas. If I'm not mistaken, this guy is from Greece. But he created a pretty good cheat sheet to give you some general idea about some categories that you can go into and dig into. But don't worry about that. I'm not gonna talk about this. I'm not gonna go into that in too much detail, but what I'm going to talk about is the magazines, because the magazines to me are the easiest names and easiest groups that you can find on Facebook. And I told you I'm going to share with you 3 things. So the first thing that you got to do, let's say you just start in a dog niche, just for an example, and you have no idea what to do. You don't know if there are dog celebrities in the niche. You don't know if there are like magazines in the niche. I don't know, dog trainers, public figures, charity, non-profit organizations. You have no idea about anything, but you know one thing, that there must be at least one dog magazine, and you don't even know the name of the dog magazine. So what you want to write down when you go to Google, and this is pretty easy, you just go to Google and you write down dog magazine. As easy as that. And then you start to see something. Now, I have a rule. Once you have one name, you can go from there. And our name would be the Modern Dog Magazine. We're just going to copy that. And we're going to go. This is your back office in your Facebook account. I want you to go to your best friend from now on, Audience Insight. This is going to be your best friend. This is a first thing that you want to set up, and you're just going to write down here Modern Dog Magazine. Now, Modern Dog. In this case, it cannot find Modern Dog Magazine, but it can find the Modern Dog. And Facebook would throw some ideas at you. Okay, here you can see the demographics for people that don't know. 82% out of the people that actually like the page are women, 18% are men, and this is the age breakdown. If you go to page likes, Facebook will give you some ideas about some different interest groups, and sometimes the interest groups are even, in different categories. Like, remember where we started from? We started from the dog magazine, but when you go here, and let's say you click on Victoria, you see that Victoria is actually a public figure, which is really, really nice, because we didn't know about her, but now we know that there is a public figure. And this is something that we gonna do now, and something that we are going to use. Now, what you want to do, you can copy it together with the affinity, you can copy it without the affinity, it doesn't really matter. The most important part is to copy the name and go and create a new sheet here, and let's call it dog interest groups, okay? And we're just gonna now I'm not gonna be too smart about it. I'm not gonna be a smart ass. And now I'm gonna explain to you what I mean by not being a smart ass. I have no idea. Okay, you have the cheat sheet, of course, and you have the events, and you have the festivals, and you have forums, and you have some movies, maybe some movies that's been made about dog lovers and stuff. I'm pretty sure you can think at least about one movie, and we don't know that. Let's say you have no idea. You have not even the slightest idea about all the other categories. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna take this and you're gonna press and let Facebook lead the way for you. And what do I mean by that? You can see Victoria. I'm not even gonna try. Just gonna go here. She is a public figure, okay? And what do I mean by a public figure? I think she's a Chase Your Dreams, Now Enrolling, Academy, Become a Dog Trainer. Okay, she is in dog training, okay? Which is pretty relevant because people that are interested in being a dog trainers are pretty passionate about dogs, but don't get too deep into that, okay? Because sometimes when you think that you found the best group ever because you in your brain think and you in your mind think that the marketing and the market should go that way, people that like this page, they must be really passionate and the buyers must be there. Don't do that. Don't conclude. Okay, this is the most important part. When you're doing the research for the interest groups and when you're doing the research for the names and the keywords there, don't conclude which one will work and which one won't because we actually have no idea. So what we're doing, we're just doing it mechanically. Okay, we go back here to the dog niche. We just copy it here. You can write down dog trainer, and we're gonna create a new category. Public figure. Now what I want to do here, I want to duplicate this page and I want to write down her name here. And then I'm telling Facebook, give me some more groups that are related to that. Association of Professional Dog Trainers. Okay, this is something that's interesting. 78,000 people, which is really nice. What you want to do with that, you just want to copy it. Of course, you want to put it here. You can give it, a description if you want, or you can just keep it that way. Now, you know what? Let's take a look at that example. Dog trainer. She's a dog trainer. Then there's dog trainer. We can put it underneath the same category as public figures, and we can write down dog trainer as well. Now, what do we want to do from there? We just want to duplicate it. Now, I remind you, we just started with a magazine. We didn't even know one name of a dog magazine, but now we're starting to get deeper and deeper and deeper. Seems like it's relevant, right? So what you want to do with that, you just want to copy it, you want to paste it here, you want to duplicate it and getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I know it's a lot of dirty work, quote unquote, and I know it's gonna take you hours and hours and hours because you're gonna go deeper and you're gonna find another group and another group and another group and you're gonna copy and paste it and you're gonna create different categories. Now, the right number of categories, you're gonna need to have at least, let's say, 8 different categories for your own sake, because after that we're going to target each one of these categories and we're going to build up our ad set, which I'm going to show you in the next video, but now we're just going to focus on that. So we covered 2 ways to find the interest groups. The first way will be the Google. Okay, we'll go on Google, we just write down dog magazine, we can write down if it's Rick and Morty. I don't even know if it's Rick and Morty. It's going to be even easier to write it down directly here, the name of the series itself, because it's going to give you different groups. But if it was a cat if it was a cat niche, you would do the same thing. You would start like with the cat magazine, and then you see modern cat, and you start from there. You go deeper and deeper and deeper. So first thing is going to be Google. The second thing is going to be the audience insight, and the third thing is going to be on the ad set level. Okay, so let's say I'm Can I activate it? I can't even activate it. I'm just gonna create a new one. I need to update my payment method there. I'm just gonna go in Power Editor because I like to edit it there. And this is a nice hobby that you can have. You can work there. Now I already created a campaign, but I'm gonna start from the beginning, okay? So let's say you're creating an ad. I'm not gonna teach you how to create a campaign and ad, but you know, I'm just gonna create, let's say, PPE for this example. It doesn't really matter. All right, all right, all right. We went on the ad set level. Don't mind anything here, it's not relevant for this video, but what's relevant, you want to go to detailed targeting and you want to copy and paste. Let's say after you've created many different interest groups and you run out of ideas and you try to, you know, check each one of these, and now you see Bark Magazine, you just click on that and you're like, okay, this is relevant, 360,000 people that like this page, this might be really relevant, so you copy that and you paste it here. But when you go deeper and deeper, guys, where is it? When you go deeper and deeper, you're gonna see that this will repeat itself. Some of the words will repeat itself, and after like a few hours, 2 or 3 hours, you will not find any new groups, unfortunately. So what you want to do is just randomly, let's say we focused on the magazines, you just randomly want to go to here and write the first modern dog. There you go. So you just press on modern dog, and then Facebook will give you some ideas that connect to that. And if Facebook doesn't give you any idea, you're just gonna give it another word from the same category. So basically what we're doing, we just letting Facebook autocomplete all the possible groups that are connected. Now, as you go down, you're gonna see like dogs are awesome. I'm pretty sure this is not a magazine. I love my dog. It's not a magazine. It's kind of a fan page. But as you go, it's gonna become broader and broader. Can you say broader? It becomes more broad as you go down. But don't worry about it because you want to go and press on each one of these and see if you actually found it. So let's say Dog Today magazine. Imagine I have many keywords and I don't remember. I just press Command F and I try to find it. Okay, wasn't found. Great, I'm just gonna put it here because it's a magazine. Then I go back here, Modern Dog, we already have it. But Dog's Natural magazine. We just go there, we don't have it, so we're just gonna paste it. And so on, you just go and you create more and more keywords. How many keywords you want to create? For me, at least 100 keywords. You want to create at least 8 categories like magazines, maybe fan pages, maybe rescue centers, and non-profit organizations, public figures. I know that there is like Dog the Pug. It's a public figure for pug lovers because pug was the niche that I was involved with. Public figures, as you can see, it's going to give you more ideas. And as you're going to go deeper and deeper, Facebook will give you more and more ideas. Sometimes you're going to see that the category of the page, and the category you can see it here, it's education. And sometimes you're going to see it's a website. It's something that's news and media. And you're going to break it down into different categories. and you're just going to create those words. After you're going to create those keywords, I'm going to show you how to target them. There are a few strategies in which you can target these keywords. You can flex target it, you can target it differently, but I'm not going to go into this video. I'm not going to go deep into this video on how to do the targeting. All I want you to do is, after you saw this video, and let's say you're just a beginner, all I want you to do is for the next 3 to 5 hours, find as many keywords as possible. If you're going to have more keywords, you're going to have more chance to success. This is as easy as I can put it. And guys, if you like this video, of course, you can put a like, thumbs up, share this video, comment. If you didn't understand something, if you think I can do it in a better way, please tell me. I want to improve and I want to give you and deliver the best value that I possibly can. So keep in touch, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.